Hey guys, Derek here, and today we're going to talk about cholesterol. I'm sure this is on everybody's radar. When you go in and get your checkups, it's one of the things that they're always checking on. If it's in your history, it's something that you really need to be aware of. But not all cholesterol is created equal, and not all cholesterol is bad. So you got to remember that your body actually needs cholesterol to do various things, including creating new cells, producing hormones. So it is really needed by the body, but it really gets the bum rap out there in the media. But having said that, don't go out and grab your cholesterol-laden burger, because your liver actually produces all the cholesterol you need. And when you add the extra cholesterol from your fat-laden diet, you're going to get more than you need. And what happens then? Well, basically the cholesterol sticks to your artery walls, makes them harden, and puts you at risk for stuff like heart disease and stroke, okay? And it's just, if you have too much cholesterol, it can be really nasty, okay? So let's take a look here and go through what this looks like. First thing you need to focus on, if you have high cholesterol or if there's a chance of high cholesterol in your family, is focus on what's going into the body. That's the one thing that you can control. You can't control your genetics. For example, my father, as many of you know, had passed away at 42 with a heart attack because he had high cholesterol. I have a very healthy lifestyle. I'm very active. I'm a personal trainer and nutritionist, but I battle high cholesterol. Every year I go in and get checked. And that's one of the things that they're screening me for, because in my early 20s, I actually had high cholesterol, even though I was fit, because of my genetic markers. Okay, so if it's genetic, you really have to focus on your diet. But the diet is the one thing that you can control that's going to help this, okay? So what you want to focus on? Healthy fats. So get your fish, omega-3s, fiber, nuts. Eliminate some of the saturated fats from your animal foods. So stuff like butter and lard. Even some of the vegetable oils. Replace the oils that you cook with olive and a little bit of canola oil. I've been using coconut oil a lot lately, and it's a little heavier in fat, but it has so many good properties to it that it probably overrides the other. Okay? Eat fish at least 2 nights a week. I mean, try to eat it at least 2 nights a week. And if you cannot do that, if you're not a fish fan, which that happens, get a good quality fish oil supplement. It's not going to be as good as the actual fish, but it's better than not having anything, okay? Snack on fruits, veggies, and whole grains, stuff with high fiber. If you're eating the fruit and veggies, try to keep the skin on. That's where all the fiber is, okay? And that's going to help with your cholesterol. Avoid prepackaged foods, man. It doesn't matter what it says on the label. It's not going to be that good for you. If it's easy to prepare and easy to cook, you just pop it in the microwave or oven, it's not going to be good for you. It's such a simple formula. If you have to cook it, and it takes a while to prepare and a little bit of work, it's probably better for you, okay? Here's another one. Green tea lowers LDL and bad cholesterol. Lots of studies out there saying that green tea works in this regard. To what degree, I'm not even sure, but rather than have your soda or whatever, have some green tea. Put a little bit of green tea and mix it with water. I mean, it's great, okay? So let's move on to the next one. We're going to talk about moving and sweating. So along with your diet, what else can you control? What are you in control of on a daily basis? Your movement and what you're doing. So this is the second most effective way to reduce your bad cholesterol, okay? And it also raises your good cholesterol. We're going to go into the good and the bad and what it means. So when you go to your doctor next time and he says HDL and LDL, you're going to be like, hey, yeah, I know what that is, which is awesome. So get out, get moving. If you are not doing anything, do something you love. Walk the dog, go for a walk. Just get out, get moving, ride your bike, do yard work, gardening, whatever it is, but get the body moving. And the best type of exercise is vigorous, okay? Get that heart pumping, get the heart rate up for short bursts of time, then recover, short bursts. This is how I train all of my clients. We don't do any long bouts of cardio. It's a bunch of crap. Stand on the treadmill for an hour. That's not going to do much for you. Whereas I can hammer you for 25, 30 minutes and your metabolism and everything will be firing for 4 to 8 hours after that, okay? So remember, some exercise is better than none, but vigorous is better than moderate intensity, okay? So baby steps, get out and get moving. That's one of the best things you can do, okay? Next, losing weight. Obviously with a great eating plan and a great workout or training regimen, you are going to start losing weight. That's awesome, because managing healthy weight usually means healthy cholesterol. Not always, because in my case, I sometimes have high cholesterol, or I had high cholesterol when I was younger, even though I was fit because of the genetic side of my family. Okay, so you have to watch it even more. But obesity can also be connected to high cholesterol levels, okay? So if you are overweight, there's a chance that you have high cholesterol. Go get it checked. And if you do, make some adjustments, because it doesn't take long for it to get out of control. Just snowballs, and all of a sudden you're having a stroke or heart attack, and then your life has changed for good, okay? So let's move on to the next one. Not all cholesterol is bad. So we talked about HDL and LDL. When you go to your doctor next time and he says, we need to bring up your HDL, he's saying to you, he or she is saying to you, that you need to bring up your good cholesterol. So what the good cholesterol does, works hard at unclogging the arteries. It's like a broom in your veins and arteries that cleans everything out. Too little leads to high blood pressure. LDL is your bad cholesterol. That's the gunky crap that gets caught in your arteries, and that clogs them. And too much leads to high blood pressure. So HDL, you want it to be higher. LDL, you want it to be lower. Very simple, okay? Prevention. So if you're over 20, get checked every 5 years. If it runs in the family, get checked more frequently. I get checked yearly because it runs high in my family. Okay, I'm the same age now, or will be this year, that my dad passed away. So it's pretty important for me to keep those things in check. And I keep everything that I can control as far as eating and my lifestyle and training. And that takes care of the genetic side, okay? If your doctor says you need meds, even I went on meds when I was in my early 20s to bring it down quickly, because my cholesterol was really high for a short period of time. And nobody knows why. It was some weird anomaly. And we put me on, I believe it was Lipitor or something like that. And we brought it down, and I haven't been on it since, 22 years later. And I have never been back on it. But if they tell you to get on it, get on it. Get it under control. And then adopt a healthy lifestyle to manage it and to even avoid that situation altogether. It's never too late to start living a healthy, balanced lifestyle. I have clients that range from 19 years old all the way up to 65. And it's never too late. The body adapts and responds to stimulus in amazing ways. And if you have high cholesterol and high blood pressure, and even if you've had a small heart attack or stroke or something like that, it's not too late to make the changes in your life to really make an impact, okay? So I'll get off my soapbox now, but I hope that helps you understand cholesterol, the goods, the bads, and understand that the media pumps out they don't necessarily break down cholesterol into good and bad. They just use that keyword cholesterol as a bad word, but it's not. So now that you understand it, you'll be able to go into your doctor and say, hey, I know what you're talking about. All right, guys, that's it for today. Take care.